We have to be visible in our present and be intentional about going to locations where it matters. Let me tell you a location that we should go to that may seem odd right now, but it's real. We should go to the 32nd precinct. We should go inside that precinct and say to those officers, that young man, someone needs to read the note. The young officer who was killed, he wrote a letter on why he wants to become a cop. He was tired of being stopped and frisked. He came from an immigrant family. He was tired of being pulled over, treated unjustly, and he said, listen, I'm going in to change from within the system that I believe is unfair. And he said when he got there, he realized this is where he was supposed to be.
Sounds familiar. Sounds familiar.
The familiarity of me being arrested and beat by police officers, that young officer was no different than my journey. But I would encourage us, those of us who can, trust me, if 10 black men walk together, it looks like 1,000. So if 10 of you, 20 of you will walk in that precinct with me and say to those officers, we feel your pain. And we're going to be clear when things are abusive, but we're also going to be clear when you're doing your job. So we may make a move over there right now, to go over. How far are we from the precinct, David?
10 blocks.
Huh? 10 blocks. So those of us who can make it, we should take a walk over together when you wrap up here, and we should, number one, video us moving from here, video and then being intentional. We're going over to the 3-2 precinct to meet those officers. We have to be intentional about what we do.
That's right.
And if you don't document it, you're a tree that fell in the forest and no one was around to hear the sound. We have to let people know our presence. We have to let them know we are intentional. So those who can join me before going to the Bronx, I'll walk the 10 blocks with you and we go over to the precinct and walk in. Right. Not only as the mayor of New York, but as black men that understand public safety.
How we looking, Matt?
Looking good, looking good.
Officers,
Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Deepest condolences. Yep.
Chancellor,
Do you want to get him back here? Everybody on the line
meeting, and these young men just wanted to come here and just let the officers know, we are in support of them. We realize the job they're doing. Sometimes we want to divide us. We want to be very clear on our message that we know that officers are placing their lives on the line every day. We want to foster those relationships, and it's so important. We just want to let your troops know during this time.
Thank you all for coming. It's unfortunate circumstances, and it's tough. A lot of the cops in this command are very young on the job. As you can see, one had 2.5, one had 1 year, one was out the academy 3 weeks, and the officer who passed away, 22 years old, on the job 22 years in March. He just restored his life, so it's unfortunate, and we're gonna get through it one step at a time, one day at a time, and just thank you.
We're behind you. We're behind you.
I'm Captain Sanders. I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I'm Captain Sanders. I actually just got back to the command I'm only assigned here 3 months, but I was born and raised in this neighborhood. I was at OA Quantico at the FBI Academy for the last 11 weeks. I'm just back here 3 weeks, and we got a lot of work to do.
Yes,
but
We're here for y'all, sister.
Well, Captain,
thank you.
Captain, I'm along with our mayor. I'm a retired New York City detective. I was born and raised in this neighborhood. And we, as members of the community and all over this city, are coming here to let you know that we back you and your officers. I did the job for 20 years just as well as the mayor did a little bit more. So we definitely know how you feel and how these officers feel. And we want the officers to know that we are behind them 100%.
You know, we don't want folks to don't believe the noise. You know that?
The noise is there, but our noise is louder. So we know the mission, and like I said, nobody takes this job to go through what that officer is going through, that family's going through. But unfortunately, we understand the assignment. So so we're definitely gonna trudge forward, and thank you all for your support.
Thank you.
We greatly appreciate it.